Hey, this is Chris from GuitArmy, and today we're going to be taking a look at how you play some Diatonic 6ths on strings 1 and 3. Alright, for this lesson I decided to use the key of E major. So we're going to be doing 6th out of the key of E major, but first we need to learn what our diatonic chords are. The diatonic chords are the chords that are created using the notes in E major, and there's 7 of them. There's a chord built off of every single note in the scale. The root, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. The 1 chord is going to be E major. The 2 chord is F sharp minor. The 3 chord is G sharp minor. The 4 chord is A. The 5 chord is B. The 6th chord is C sharp minor. And then the 7th chord is going to be, it's kind of hard to grab, especially up here. It's a D sharp minor 7 flat 5. You might see it more commonly written as a D sharp diminished chord. Alright, so what we're going to be learning here is how to play these diatonic 6ths going up the neck. So what we're going to do is, with the 1 chord we have an E major. So all we're going to play is whatever is being played with this E major chord. We're going to play whatever's being played on the 1st string and the 3rd string. Happens to be this E and this G sharp. So in essence what we're doing is we're playing the 3rd of the chord and then the root on the 1st string. So we're just playing this G sharp and E. For the 2 chord, it's F sharp minor. So we take a look at what are we actually playing on strings 1 and 3. We're playing this note here, F sharp, and we're playing an A right here. So what's going to happen here is that's what we're going to play as our 6th. We're just going to play these. So this was for the 1 chord. This is the 2 chord. Then for the 3 chord, it is G sharp minor. We take a look at what we're playing on strings 1 and 3. We're playing these 2 notes. So if you haven't noticed yet, if it's a minor chord, the 6th is going to be both on the same fret. If it would be a major chord, it would look like this. So minor chord, if the chord is minor, you're going to do this. If it's major, you're going to do this. Assuming that this is the root for both of those. Alright, so we have E major. We have this 3rd here for the F sharp minor. We have the 3rd for the 3 chord, G sharp minor. Your 4 chord is A major. So instead of it looking like this, where it would be your flat 3rd and your root, we're going to have a major 3rd, which is C sharp, and your root right here. So that's your major chord, your 4 major, so we're just going to play the 3rd here, the C sharp, and the root, A. Alright, your 5 chord is B major. So we're gonna use the 3rd here. Because if it was minor, we would do this, but it's not, it's major, so we're going to do this. This is your D sharp and your B right here, your 3rd and your root. For the 6th chord, it is C sharp minor. So since it's a minor chord, we're not going to use this version, we're going to use this version. And this is going to be your flat 3, this E, and this C sharp is the root here on the 1st string. And then for your 6th chord, it's the one that's the D minor 7 flat 5 or the D diminished. So all we're going to concern ourselves with, since it's a minor type of chord, we're going to play the root and the minor 3rd right here. So it doesn't matter whether you're playing the diminished or the minor 7 flat 5, you still have a flat 3rd interval and a root right there. So that's what we're going to do for the 7 chord. So let's go ahead and recap that going up the neck. This is our 1 chord, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back to 1. Going back down, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I should mention, by learning these diatonic 6ths on strings 1 and 3, there's just a pattern. Like the 1 chord's major, so if you know how to spell a major scale or spell or play major scale on the 1st string, is 1, whole step to 2, whole step to 3, half step to 4, whole step to 5, whole step to 6, whole step to 7, and then a half step back to 1. So So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. If you understand that the 1, 4, and 5 chords are major, which is E, A, and B. So once again, E, A, and B are major. The 2, 3, and 6 chords, or the 6 built off of 2, 3, and 6 are minor. 2, 3, 6. And then the 7 chord is going to be the minor 6th as well. How we're playing it with since it's a minor 7 flat 5 chord, we're going to play it just the way we did 6. So you can very easily take this theory and move it to any key. If I wanted to move it to the key of A, if I'm in the key of A, if I know the 1 chord, 1, 4, and 5 are major. Our scale goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 4, and 5, or A, D, and E, are major. The 2, 3, and 6 chord are minor. So we have B minor, C sharp minor, and F sharp minor. And then the 7 chord is whatever we did with the 6 chord. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, way up here, or coming backwards. 1, 7, 6, 5. So I'm showing you how to do this in the key of E, because I thought it would make sense since we start down here at the bottom of the neck. But you can, once you understand what the intervals are, how to spell a major scale, play major scale, and you know that the 1, 4, and 5 are going to look like this, the major 6th, and the 2, 3, and 6 are going to look, 2, 3, 6, and 7, I should say, are going to look like this form here. So that you can pretty quickly do this in any of the 12 keys. All right, so how can you utilize these 6 in your playing? Here's a pretty famous song that starts off using these. It goes. Sure, you may have heard that before. It's a CCR song. You know, this would represent a G major, F major. This would be part of, kind of representing a C chord. I think they do this at the end. But that's a good example of how someone used it as an intro for a song. You can use it for your guitar leads. There has to be some song you've heard that is kind of. I kind of like to do this. I think that sounds really nice when you're kind of I just choose one note to kind of drag down the whole way. So I'm kind of going, kind of sliding up to the next one. I think that sounds good. I think kind of the main way that I use them is it kind of helps me keep in the right mind frame of what key I'm in. Like if I know this is 2, 3, 4, 5. If I'm in the song and playing in the song and it goes to an A chord, it gives me something that I can go to right away if I want to. If I just need to get to an A chord really quick, it just gives me something I can get to. And I'll probably do something with some A major pentatonic around that. I would say that these Diatonic 6 on strings 1 and 3 are primarily used for lead, or kind of instead of playing a full chord, just playing 2 of the notes. But you can use them for rhythm. It's a little tougher to kind of squeeze them in there, but you could do something like that. You could kind of use them like that. Hey, thanks for taking the time to check out this guitar lesson. If you want to see more lessons by GuitArmy, make sure you subscribe to our channel and make sure you hit that little notification bell so you get notifications when we come out with new lessons. And I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson.